Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, LaShanda Henry here, aka Sister Sense, here to share some fire with my fellow entrepreneurs out there looking to get clear about some things that you can do to build your online revenue with strategy and intention. Hello, Impact 2436. Welcome, welcome. So, y'all, if you are watching me today, whether you're watching live or the replay, just say hello, 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 and let me know who you are, number one. Of course, number two, feel free to share this out to somebody who you think would want to know about how to jumpstart their business today. What I'm going to do is share the Jumpstart Your Business 3-point plan. And number three, make sure that you turn on those alerts and notifications for me so that you can see when I am here, jumping on here to share some clarity for my fellow entrepreneurs out there looking to build their best businesses with strategy and intention. Hey, Miss Levon, welcome, my dear. Hello. So y'all, make sure that if you're watching me in the replay side, also don't forget to drop into the comment box, #replays rock. So let's dive into our conversation for today, okay? What I want to do is talk to you about some smart things you can do to JYB, jumpstart your business. So if y'all ready to jumpstart, put JYB into the comment box for me, okay? JYB, jumpstart your business, okay? So what I'm going to do today, because it's Thursday, and so today for me is Thrive on Thursday. And so a little earlier this morning, I actually did a session about some things that you can do to start thriving in your business today, right? And in that conversation, I did mention the JYB Jumpstart Your Business plan. So what I wanted to do was to talk to you about what it looks like and break it all the way down, okay? So here's the deal. When you think about jumpstarting your business, there are 3 B's that really make up my personal JYB plan. Your best, your base, and your box. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break that down for you today as best as I can. And you'll let me know if you guys have any questions, okay? So first thing is your best. For me, that stands for your best possible offers. The products, the services, the digital content, the physical content, all the good that you want to share, your consulting, your coaching, your mentoring, your best possible offers. So when I talk about creating content around your best, I break it down into 3 areas. You've got 3 areas, okay? So y'all gonna write these down. Number 1, again, there are 3 B's. Your best, your base, and your box. First thing we're going to do is talk about your best, which for me is focused on your best possible offers, whether those be your first offers that you're going to sell online or your next best sellers, okay? So for me, when I talk about best, I break that down into 3 areas. You've got your superpowers. Yes, your superpowers, your strengths, your gifts. You've got your super offers. Yes, based on your industry, those things that sell freaking amazingly. They sell like hotcakes, right? Super offers. And then you've got number 3, your super fans. Yes, those people in your beehive that love every single thing that you do and they want everything from you. So when we talk about your best, I break those down into your superpowers, number 1, right? Your super offers, number 2. And your super fans. Now, I actually break it, believe it or not, I break this down even further for you inside of the Jumpstart Your Business training, which you can tap into over at sistersense.com/JYBB. JYBB. Okay. Now, because today is Thrive on Thursday, you can actually get that at a really great rate over at sistersense.com/30. You can get the JYBB Jumpstart Your Business bundle over at sistersense.com/30. But if that has gone away and you catching me on the replay side, you can always go to sistersense.com/JYBB. Okay. So you can take a look at that if you want to look into further understanding what I'm going to share with you today. Now, there are 3 areas, right, that I mentioned to you when it comes to thinking about your best. Your superpowers, your super offers, and your super fans. Now, for each of these, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk to you about one in particular. So when it comes to your best, what we're going to do today is focus on your super fans. And again, that's your beehive, your true fan tribe, those people who absolutely love everything that you do, everything about you, right? Like you, like y'all watching me, whether you're watching me live or via the replay, you're super fans, right? So here are a couple of things that I want to talk about with respect to your super fans. Now, one of my favorite words is N-E-E-D, need, N-E-E-D. So what you want to do is you want to really think about what your super fans need. And I'm going to be honest with you, most likely when they're not just a regular fan, but a super fan, they're going to tell you. Okay, so y'all try to figure out what's the next best offer you can create. Some of you guys are racking your head. Out of curiosity, feel free to let me know. Are you driving yourself crazy? Trying to figure out what's the next best offer you can create for your tribe, for your customers. It happens. Happens to entrepreneurs all the time. Now, if you've got super fans in your circle, you have to identify them because I'm going to be honest with you, they will tell you what they need. So recently, last weekend to be exact, I hosted a webinar weekend session and I talked about how to set yourself up for sales success. One of the things I talked about in that session was essentially the need conversation and 8 need questions that you should be asking, especially to your fans. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through 3 of those questions. For me, the first one that I absolutely love is help. Do you need help with ... Now, you could just simply ask the question, do you need help, right? But it's better to be more specific. So I'm a web designer. I might just jump on here and say today, hey, do you need help with your website, right? What can you do, or what kind of need help question can you ask your community? Okay, you want to figure out how to create your next best offer. If you have super fans, reach out to them and they will tell you. Again, ask the question, do you need help with ... And feel free to drop that into the comment box for me. Hey, Kia, welcome, my dear. Hey, Dryer Buzz, thanks for joining me. What kind of need help question can you create? Okay, that's the first one. So for example, I might jump on here and say, hey, look, do you need help jumpstarting your business? Do you need help working on your best offers, working on creating a new offer, working on, attracting new customers? Do you need help jumpstarting your business? Raise your hand, say hashtag JYB. And if you do, then all you got to do is go over to sissysense.com/30 so you can get the beautiful Jumpstart Your Business bundle that I've got for you over there. What's great about the need question is essentially what you're going to do is get people to look up from all the white noise, all the marketing that they're getting online, notify you that yes, they're raising their hand and saying, I'm that person. I need help with a website. I need help jumpstarting my business. I need help with, my hair. I need to get my hair did. I got a new event going to, right? When you say, hey, you need help with your hair today? You need it dyed, fried, and laid to the side? Come to my salon, right? So, and it's funny because there was actually a young lady on Instagram today and was like, look, free walk-ins today. You want to come into the salon, you can walk in today, right? So think about how you can ask the question, do you need, right? Hey, Michelle, welcome. You're in a space where you are looking to attract new customers and attract new customers by thinking about what's the next best offer you can create. Again, there are 8 need questions that I have for you guys inside of the Setup for Sales Success webinar. I'm going to give you 3 right now. Like I said, the first one is, do you need help? So feel free, for those of you who are watching me, think about how you can complete that sentence. What kind of help can you specifically offer to potential customers? Create that sentence and then put it out there on whatever platform you choose to share it. Okay, so need help, that's the first one. Next one, need an update. Some of you are in a space where you offer services, right? So I can say, hey, do you need an update on your social media graphics? I got you. You need an update on that WordPress website? I got you, right? Do you need to update your sales pages, right? Do you need to update your lead magnet? Let's talk, right? You can use the word help. Do you need help with ... Or do you need an update with ... right? Do you need to update you? You got to think out of the box. Some of you are life coaches. You're professionals who really work with people. Let me know who works with helping people work on themselves. Anybody helping people work on themselves? Because me just saying, do you need to update a website doesn't mean that you actually have to only focus on physically providing a service that you update something for somebody. You got to think out of the box. You can say, hey, do you need to update you today? Do you need a 2.0 version of you? Come through. I've got some things that you can do to work on your self-esteem, to work on your confidence so that you can wake up in the morning and love the you that you see in the mirror. Let's update you today. Okay? It's all about perspective. And if you feel like you're in a box and you kind of don't know how to be creative and think out of the box when it comes to these types of terms, that's why I'm here. I am the creator of creatives. I just, infuse a lot of my clients with all that they need to go from just being a creator to being more creative when it comes to thinking out of the box as far as their marketing is concerned. And like I said, these are not rhetorical questions. I literally want you to brainstorm right now with me. I want you to complete the statement, do you need ... So that number one, you can create a question that you can go out and share and ask your social media audience, or you can send this directly to your email list today, right? You can use either number one, do you need ... or number two, do you need an update ... right? Ask them what they need an update on. Number three here, do you need this new ... So now, before I talk about do you need this new ... let me backtrack for a second. Because the do you need an update, while it's a great question to just pose to your general audience to see if there's somebody out there who needs that, it's even better to pose that do you need an update question to somebody you've previously worked with and to ask them in that moment, are they in a position where they're ready for the next updated thing that you have to offer, right? So some of you are always trying to figure out how to attract new customers, but also what you need is that repeat business, bringing those customers back. Right? So think about something that you've probably done for previous customers. And then again, you can ask that question, do you need an update on ... I'll ask it all the time, after I'm done with websites. A couple of months go by. Do you need any updates on your website? Check in and let me know. As a matter of fact, one of my clients, love her to pieces. She is currently in the DR and she reached out to me about a week ago and I've been doing some updates for her, and then she's ready to do a full-blown new updates for the website. You can generate new revenue from your previous customers with those friendly follow-ups, whether they follow up with you or you proactively follow up with them and ask that question about updates. Now, same holds true with the question of, do you need this new ... So think about an offer that you're trying to sell right now, right? Think about potential customers that would want to buy it based on what they've previously bought from you, right? Do you need this new? So you're in my circle. Maybe you've signed up 2 calls for me. Maybe you have previously watched me on a live stream, right? Maybe you have previously downloaded one of my ebooks. I can easily jump on and say, hey, do you need this new resources that I've created today? It's called the Jumpstart Your Business Bundle. I've created it so I can help you work on your next best offers so that you can work on building up your customer base and your toolbox of fabulous business building tools to help you achieve what you need in your business. Do you need this new Jumpstart Your Business Bundle? If so, go to sizzlesense.com/30, right? Do you need this new? So identify two things here. Number one, what's the new good that you got and you want to give? That's number one. Number two, who should go and get the new, right? I have something called the 80-20-20 rule. 80-20, most of you have heard it. If you haven't heard it, listen up and lean in. 80-20-20. Okay, let's start with 80-20 because that's a old sales statement that 80% of your business comes from 20% of your customer base, right? Your true fans, your super fans, folks that love you, right? The majority of the money that you bring in is coming from them, right? Then there's everybody else. That's number one. Number two, I say 80-20-20. I take it a step further, and more than likely when I am promoting something, before I promote that thing to a large audience, I go to 20 people, at least 25, 10, 20, each, sometimes more. But on average, I will make a list of 20 people from that top 20% to reach out to and say, hey, this is something new. I've been thinking of you based on what you previously purchased, right? So when you think about being in a space where you want to jumpstart your business and you're trying to figure out what your next best offer is, I said to you, number one, your next best offer is based on your superpowers, your super offers, and your super fans. Now, I break that all the way down inside of the Jumpstart Your Business bundle, which again, today you can get at a reduced rate over at sizzlesense.com/30. Normally, you can take a look at it at sizzlesense.com/JYBB. Okay, JYBB stands for Jumpstart Your Business Bundle, JYBB. If you go to sizzlesense.com/30, today the bundle is 30. Okay, just for today. Can't promise you it's going to be 30 tomorrow, but it is today. Okay, so first part we talked about is the best. Now I break down super fans and super offers and super fans, super offers, and superpowers. I break that down more inside of the audio series you'll find in the Jumpstart Your Business bundle. But I wanted to focus on today, you thinking about, for those of you who do have existing customers, specifically your super fans, what can you do to figure out the next best offer for them? You can ask them what they need. So I gave you, of the 8 need questions that I have, I gave you 3 of them, right? Do you need help? ... Do you need an update? ... Do you need this new ... So 3 questions you can potentially ask, either putting that on email, sharing it with your social media following, or making a list of 20 people from your 20% of customers and reaching out to them with personalized messages, right? Saying, based on what you purchased before, is this something that you feel like you could utilize now? I've got something new and I think this is a really good fit for you, right? As a matter of fact, today I sent out a message to a subsection of my community and I said, hey, do you need a clarity call with me? I said, do you need a free clarity call with me? Folks were like, yes. Inside of that bundle, I said, well, rather inside of that email, I said, look, there are 2 things that you can do to get a clarity call from me, absolutely free, because today is Thrive on Thursday, right? I said, number 1, because today is Thrive on Thursday, if you go to sizzlesense.com/thrive and you get a beautiful collection of resources that I have to help you work on your business. When you get that, if you get that today, 7/18/19 by 11:59 p.m. EST, I will give you absolutely free 2 things. Number 1, a clarity call with me. And number 2, the Set Yourself Up for Success webinar that I did this past weekend, right? So do you need a free clarity call? Folks was like, I need a free clarity call. Okay, well, you go to sizzlesense.com/thrive. You get your resource bundle full of so much good you will not believe. And in addition to everything you get in there, you're going to get the Set Up for Success sales webinar replays plus a free 30-minute call with me. I also said, by the way, this week I rolled back my clarity calls. Normally the 30 minutes are $50 and the 60 minutes are $100. As of August this year, I'm raising them prices. So the $50 is going to go up to $100. The 30 minutes are going to be $100 and then the 60 minutes are going to be $200. But I said, look, when I started, initially I was doing 30 minutes for $30 and 60 minutes for $60. So I'm rolling back the price before I roll it up. So if you want to, you can lock in $30 for 30 minutes, get 10 of those in a bundle for $300. So one of the ladies reached out to me and said, oh my God, I have a question for you, okay? Because I want to get this today, because it's only for today, by the way. It ends at 11:59. 7/18/19, just to be clear for those of you watching the replay, right? I said, just email me, sistersense@gmail.com, and say, LaShanda, I want to lock in that $30 rate. I want them 10 sessions. So she said, I want those 10 sessions, but I do want to ask you, is this a good fit for me, right? How does it work? How does this work? What do I do? What do you do? And so I said, okay, well, look, the reality is this. You need help. You need direction. So in these 30-minute clarity calls, you jump on and you let me know what you need, what you're struggling with, what you want to focus on. That's number one. Number two, I'm going to walk you through what you need to do by asking a series of questions. Then I share my personal strategies with you. I give you action steps. I give you a top list schedule so you know this is what you should be doing next. I also give you the replay so you have that for your record and your reference. All of those things you get when you get the 10 sets of sessions with me. And I said, by the way, your sessions don't expire because you get to use them whenever you need. You can check in whenever you want. And they end when you get to the last one, basically. Just keeping it simple. So I wanted to make sure that she was clear so she could see if it was a good fit for her, right? And I said, look, again, they don't expire. You get to use them when you want. Normally, I do my clarity calls on Wednesdays, but I am flexible. So depending on a time, if you need to talk to me at a different time, not on Wednesday, we can work it out, right? So I try to answer as much as she needed. So when you reach out to people and say, do you need ... and then they reach back to you, you want to make sure that you're in a position to further explain to them what it is that you do so they can see if it's a good fit for them. Right? So these are some questions that I want you to think about when you are trying to figure out what your next best offer is. Again, we're just focused on super fan conversation right now. If you really want to know me breaking it all the way down, your best, your base, and your box, make sure that you go to sistersense.com/30 to get the Jumpstart Your Business bundle for $30 today. sistersense.com/30. And if somebody could drop that into the comment box for me, that would be awesome. And of course, the opportunity to get $30, 10 of those, $30 clarity calls with me, that applies to you as well because it is open until 11:59 EST today. And then that's it. That's all. That's all she wrote. As of August, those prices go up. So we talked about your best for a minute, right? Feel free to drop into the comment box for me based on the conversation around your best. If you are going to think about which of those three questions, do you need help? Do you need an update? Do you need this new ... Think about that and let me know if you're going to do anything around that question. Because again, your super fans, they're going to follow back up with you, those people who love your stuff, and they're going to tell you what they need. That's going to help you work on creating your next best thing. Okay? It's going to really help with that. That's number one. Number two, and this is worth mentioning to those of you who go over to sistersense.com/thrive and you want to get that today, and then you go, oh my God, LaShanda, I also want to get those calls with you. Here's what I'm going to do, okay? Just for y'all. If you decide to get, if you email sistersense@gmail.com and you say, LaShanda, it's 7/18/19, it ain't 11:59 p.m. EST yet, I want to get that bundle of 10 calls. What I'm going to do is I will gift you the Summer Circle Access Pass that you see when you go over to sistersense.com/thrive. So you don't have to be like, oh my God, you can get the 10 set of calls with me and absolutely free. You will be inside of the Sister Sense Circle VIP list. That's going to be your good bonus, okay? If you decide that as opposed to getting those 10 calls, you are just going to get the Sister Sense Summer Circle that you see when you go over to sistersense.com/thrive and you get that today, I will absolutely free gift you two things, right? One clarity call with me and the Setup for Success webinars that I did this past weekend. So you understand? There's some free good that you can get today because today is Thrive on Thursday. And if you watch the replay, one of the things I said to you is one way you can thrive on Thursday is give away them 3Bs. 3Bs, give away at least 3 freebies of something, right? So I'm saying to you, either number one, you email me and let me know you want to get that bundle of 10 calls, locking in that $30 per call rate, which means the total is going to be $300, right? You get that, and I'm going to give you absolutely free. This is a Ascend Circle VIP list access. Everything that's in there, you're going to get, right? For free. That's your one of my fab 3Bs, right? Or you go, LaShanda, I'm going to go over to sistersense.com/thrive. I want to get everything in that VIP list. So I registered for that, and I did that 7/18/19 before 11:59 p.m. You email me again, sistersense@gmail.com. And what I'll do is I will gift you, number one, a 30-minute clarity call with me. And then number two, access to the Setup for Sales Success 3.5-hour webinar that I did last weekend. So there's 3 great goods to give depending upon what you need right now and your budget, because there are different levels for each. Okay. So email me if you're interested in that bundle of clarity calls. If you would like to get the Jumpstart Your Business guide, you can go to sistersense.com/30. And if you want to get the whole VIP list of good available in the summer circle, the Sister Sense circle, that is available for you over at sistersense.com/thrive. Okay, so thrive, number 1, 30, number 2. Okay. And then email me, sistersense@gmail.com, if you have questions or are interested in that bundle of clarity calls. So now that we've talked about the possibility of you getting a few resources to help you, number 1, right? I see a thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you. Tap on them things. If you feel like somebody in your circle needs to hear this, feel free to share this. Again, this conversation, for those of you just coming in here, I'm sharing my Jumpstart Your Business 3-point plan. 3 points. You got to think about your best offers, your base, your customer base, and your bots. Now that we talked a little bit about your best, let's dive into your base, which is your customer base. And there are 4 types of customers that I love to communicate with, okay? Because if you got one type of customer you work with, you got one type of money you bringing in. I like to bring in 4 types of money. 4 streams, okay? I break all of those types down for you, again, inside of the Jumpstart Your Business bundle, which is 30 just for today over at sistersense.com/30, okay? Just for today. Now, the reality is this: when you're thinking about your customer base, there are certain questions that you should be asking yourself so you can better reach and serve people, especially people you're trying to connect to online. So what I'm going to do is walk you through 5 questions you can ask yourself to get better at building your best customer base. Okay. Now, again, if you're curious about the 4 types of customers, I talk more about that inside of the Jumpstart Your Business bundle. Go there to learn more. What we're going to do now is get clear about some questions you need to ask yourself when it comes to building your best customer base. Okay. Now, the first question, number 1, and as I'm asking you these guys, when I'm asking you these questions, they're not rhetorical. Drop the answers in the comment box, okay? So you're trying to figure out how to build your customer base. First question, okay? What's one thing that you can offer people right now? What's one thing? Get specific, get clear. Because yes, you can offer them thing, and yes, you can offer them a lot of things, but baby, focus on offering them one thing right now. One specific thing that you feel like, you know what, for the next 7 days, for the next 7 weeks, for the next 7 months, this is what I'm focused on, okay? Based on the reason why I say 7, the rule of 7, most people have to see your things at least 7 times. They got to see that marketing message at least 7 times before they take action. Okay. So what we want to do is focus on one thing. What's one thing that you can offer to your folks right now? Okay. That's number 1. Now, the next one, number 2, what is one thing that your customers desperately want from you? That one might be a little bit harder for y'all. But if you have super fans, and if you've been working on building your customer base, and if you're trying to stay in tune, that one shouldn't be hard, but might require a little bit of thought. First question was, what's one thing you can offer? What's one thing they really, really, really want? That one's hard. Sometimes it takes some time to sit down and get really clear about that. What's one thing my customers really want right now? Now, one of the things that I said to you, let's backtrack for a minute. When I talked about super fans, I said your super fans honestly will tell you what they want. You just have to listen. Now, when I was a newpreneur, one of the mistakes I made was being very resistant to doing things that I was like, I don't want to do that. Things that would give me the funky face, right? And people will ask me, do you do this? No. Do you do that? No. No, 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 no. But when you want to grow, you're going to have to find the things or find a way to accommodate and do those things that your people really want you to do, but find a way to do those things that works for them and works for you too. Because some of those things I was resistant to do because I was like, oh God, it's going to take me so much time and I don't really charge a lot. So I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff for not a lot of work. That was me needing to deal with me, needing to learn where I had to raise my prices, understand my value, and understand that everybody ain't a broke buyer. Okay? And there are folks out there who will pay for it if I charge it the right way, right? So there's sometimes we don't want to do things because we resistant to the fact that it's going to be a whole lot of work for a little bit of money. But honey, if you the boss, you actually define how much it costs. Hello. Took me a long time to figure that out. Duh. I was like, I'm not going to get a lot of money for this. Are you and my hubby, he was like, is this your business? I was like, yes. LaShanda, you set the price. So if you want to get more for that, you know you can charge more for that. Some of us, and real talk, you guys can say me, some of us, sometimes we lock ourselves into price points because we keep telling ourselves, well, that's all they can afford. That's all they will pay. When in reality, the funniest thing about life is, I don't know if you're aware of this, but the brokest people pay the most amount of money. Broke folks spend more than rich folks do. Half the reason rich folks is rich is because they keep their money. And they know, number one, they keep their money. And number two, rich folks will spend other people's money. Come on now, think about rich folks. You starting your business, you putting all your money to invest into your business. Rich folks start a business, they getting investors, they spending other people's money, right? So you looking at folks who you like, oh, they don't got no money, they can't afford this. And those folks actually spend more than the rich folks. Sometimes, anyway. You know what I'm saying, right? So sometimes we price ourselves out of profit. Or we put our price points so low because we're like, how low can you go? How low can you go? If I go low enough, will they buy? And then they still don't buy. Or what I found is when you try to drop it low enough because you think you're trying to help somebody out, they are the slave drivers. You know, service professionals know exactly what I'm talking about. When you got $1,000 offer and you're like, oh, I'm trying to help somebody out, I'm gonna do it for you for $300. Oh, I spent my $300. You better get my stuff for. They are that. Sometimes they could honestly, real talk, be the nastiest, most abrasive, most I spent my money, you better do what I tell you to do people in the world. For real, like horror stories. I've had to fire a couple of folks. Couple. So I say that to say this. When you think about your customer base, you really have to identify first question number one, what's one thing you can offer them right now? I'm giving you 5 questions. What's one thing you can offer them right now? Number 2, what's one thing they really, 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 really want from you? And they will tell you what they want, right? So quite a few of my clients said to me, look, LaShanda, I need you to help me do this because you gave me the training and I love it, but I still need you to help me do this, which is why I've in the last, I want to say year and a half, 2 years, I've developed what I call DWI, done with you services. So normally I will teach people how to do it, or I'll do it for them. The middle sector, the people who want me to do it with them, I've been creating a lot of new stuff for them, right? And those people who say, I want a combination of you doing some things and me doing some things. Can you do it with me? Yes, right? What do your people really want? They will tell you. So one of the things that I used to do, right? And I always create templates. I have all of these amazing templates, right, that I've produced. Thank y'all for joining me. Feel free to share this out because, of course, sharing is caring. I've got all these awesome, cool templates that I produce. And usually I would teach a training class with the template. So back in the day, I created my magazine template. Yes, I have my own magazine, Sister Sense in print, that I self-publish. And then people were like, oh my God, I want that template. So I created a course and then I did the template, right? When people will tell you what they want, what do your customers want? That's going to help you build your customer base. So I made the magazine to sell it to make my own money. And folks were like, I like the magazine. I want to make one of those too. So that became another form of revenue. Me not just having a magazine, but teaching people how to create the magazine. So I would do the course and give them the template. And then what I was listening to is people said to me, LaShanda, I would love it if you can create me a template for this and a template for this and a template for this. And then I started to create more templates, right? And so I had certain templates out there. I have like lead magnet templates. If you need opt-in lead magnet templates, I created an affirmations journal template. People love that one, by the way. And if you are curious, you can actually go over to sistersense.com/templates to see the templates that I've created, right? And then I had one client in particular said to me, okay, first of all, I buy every damn template that you have because I love them. And she was like, do you have a book template? Because this was actually the beginning of the year. I released all of these new books. And she was like, do you have a template of these books? And I was like, I don't got it right now, but it's coming. It's coming for you, boo. And so I launched my Boss Up book templates for people who either want to self-publish digital or print books that they can post on Amazon or other platforms. If you are curious about those templates, literally you can go over to sistersense.com/BUBT. BUBT, Boss Up Book Templates. sistersense.com/BUBT, Boss Up Book Templates. Okay. Now, why am I sharing that with you? Because you want to build your customer base. You want to bring in more revenue. Listen to what your super fans are telling you, the ones and the manys. Because in that conversation is your next best offer. Right now, I'm actually doing something called my bestseller bootcamp, and I'm helping my clients create their first or next bestsellers. One of the things that I've done in that bootcamp is I've taught my clients about different ebooks they can create. They all have my book templates because that was a part of the experience. They also have access to my new journal templates. And guess what? I was in a space where I was like, I want to work on journals. So I have my journal template. And all of these people were saying to me, LaShanda, can I get that template? Oh my God. And I have several different styles of journal templates, but I was listening to what my customers wanted. And so not only do I use the templates for my own products, but I teach people how to use my templates for their products, right? And I always be like, look, here's the deal. Because make sure, number one, when you think about these things, you set very clear definitions of what's available and also very clear limitations on what's not, right? So I'm very clear about my templates. You cannot sell them. You cannot put your name on them. This is not a private label right situation. But what you can do is use the templates to create end products, right? So you use the template to create your journal, to create your affirmations guide, to create your book. And then bam, that's yours. But the template itself, to sell it, no, that's not, right? There are trademarks and there are legal reasons and limitations, right? Just like if you were to use stock photos, stock photo companies will say, hey, these are the projects you can use the stock photos on. You cannot put our stock photos on, print on demand t-shirts or mugs. That's not going to work, right? They tell you what you can do and what you can't do. So when you think about those great offers, make it very clear to people what's available to them and what is not. Right? Just a side note for those of you working on your next good. Okay. So when we think about building your customer base, like I said, there are 4 types of customer bases that you can attract. And I'm not going to go into any of that today. If you want to learn about the 4 customer bases that I tap into to bring in revenue, make sure that you get your Jumpstart Your Business bundle over at systems.com/JYBB, which stands for Jumpstart Your Business Bundle. Just for today, it's $30, and you can get the reduced rate over at systems.com/30. Okay. 30. It's Thrive on Thursday. I want to make sure I can give you guys every single possible way you can jumpstart your business today. And like I said, because it's Thrive on Thursday, you can get it for 30 at systems.com/30. But if you're watching this replay and that opportunity has gone away, you can still learn more about that over at systems.com/JYBB. Okay. Jumpstart Your Business Bundle. Now, first question was, what can you offer? Second question was, what do they want? Next question, number 3, what can you recommend? What can you recommend to people that are going to allow you to add value to their lives, right? Add value to what it is that you're trying to help them do, and possibly even bring in some revenue for you. So, as part of my templates and resources and marketing, one of the things that I've been talking about with my clients is working on graphics they can use to promote their business. One of my favorite programs is called Place It. I've been telling folks about it for the last couple of weeks. Systems.com/Place It, right? What can you recommend to your clients? Number 1, a resource that maybe you're connected to as an affiliate, right? If you're not, just recommending great resources is great. It's an opportunity for you to show what you know, show people you're qualified, you're credible, you've got a lot of information to give them, and attract them to you. So you don't necessarily have to be connected to these resources as an affiliate for you to share them with your customer base and have your customer base love you, right? But of course, you can bring in that extra revenue if it just so happens that you are connected to those particular resources as an affiliate. So I said to you guys, it is Thrive on Thursday. One of my favorite resources is ThriveCart. Who needs to work on setting up sales pages? Now, just to be clear, there are shop pages. So if you have a store, like an Amazon store or something where people can put products into the shopping cart and then they can buy multiple products, that's your shop, right? I've got a shop on my website. But then I also have individual sales pages. So remember I said to you, first question when it comes to your customer base, what's one offer that you can share with them? Normally when I share one offer, I don't send people to my shop. I don't say, go to my website and go to the shop and find it. People have an attention span of zip when it comes to them looking at stuff online. So when it comes to being a strategic marketer and seller, don't just give people your website. If there's a specific offer you want them to buy, send them to the page for that offer. Folks don't want to search for nothing. After 5 seconds, I'm like, I'm out. I can't find it. I'm out. Right? So normally, number 1, you're going to send them to a specific page. But number 2, if you want them to see that offer and nothing else, what you want to do is create a sales page. So there are some offers that if you go to my shop, you'll see them there. And there are other offers that you'll only see them on an individual page. Sales pages that are optimized, usually when people talk about those, we call those one-page sales funnels, because everything that you need to see about that product is on that one page, right? So for example, if you go to systems.com/thrive, you're going to see that amazing resource bundle that I've created for you, right? That particular resource bundle, that page, it was created with the ThriveCart sales page company. So with ThriveCart, you can create one-page sales funnels. You can essentially put everything that you want them to see on that page. You can put the offer information. You can put testimonials. You can put bullets that show exactly what they're going to get. You can give them options to buy so they can buy at one price, or you can give them multiple payment plans. You can put a lot of stuff on that one page. So guess what? They don't got to get distracted. They don't got to go nowhere else. One of my favorite things about ThriveCart, especially for those of you who sell digital products like myself, they don't have to do the one thing that you got to do in most shopping carts. Most shopping carts require you to put your address in. And what sense does it make to have to put in your address and your phone number and all this other random stuff if you're downloading something digital? All you need is my email address to send me the digital thing. And keep in mind, when you've got a bunch of stuff that's kind of unnecessary, like if you're distracting them with all this other stuff happening on your website, or you're adding on stuff and people don't like to type, The more time and the more frustrated they are with their shopping cart, the more inclined they are to leave. So sales page funnels are optimized. Sales pages are different from regular traditional shopping carts because everything is on that one page. They don't got to go nowhere. They don't have to add in anything unnecessary. At the most, they're going to see one offer. If you might give them an option of getting, 2 variations of that offer. Maybe you say, okay, pay in full, or here's a payment plan. And then if you want to generate more profit per sale, you might add on an order bump. So you might say, hey, if you're going to get this, click this little checkbox here and get that too. So they get this thing for $100, they get that thing for $50, and then all of a sudden, instead of getting $100 for that particular sale, now you got $150, right? So one-page sales funnels are different from traditional shopping carts. Both are valuable. Because again, on a one-page sales funnel, they can't see everything in your store. So you do want to have a store where people can see all these different things and go, ooh, put that in the cart. Ooh, put that in the cart. Yeah, I want all of that. But when it comes to you saying, today I want to strategically sell this offer and nothing else, then what you're going to need to do is to focus on a sales page that you can create, right? So I said to you, when it comes to your customer base, there are 5 questions you need to think about and 4 types of customers you need to reach. 4 types of customers. I'm not going to talk about that today, okay? You want to learn more about that? Again, it's inside of the Jumpstart Your Business bundle. What I will do is I'll talk to you about some questions you need to ask yourself to get clear about your customer base, what they need, and what you can offer. So the first question was, what can you offer? Just one thing you can focus on offering your customer base, at least for the next week to 2 weeks, right? The next question was, what do they want? When you get better at understanding and listening to what your customers tell you they want, you can get better at converting. Because the more content you can create that really hits their need, the faster you close and convert. Next question I said to you was, what can you recommend? Because yes, sometimes you can get revenue from the things that you sell and the things that you do, but you can also generate revenue from OPP, other people's products. So what can you recommend that's going to be valuable to your customer base? Because either they're going to see you as their go-to person when it comes to that particular area of interest, and they'll be like, oh, I need this. What can you tell me? What can I get from you, right? Or do you know somebody who can give me this? They're going to see you as a credible resource, number 1. Number 2, if you're a coach or a consultant and you're like, how do I get more clients? Start recommending more stuff to them, more resources, because guess what? People pay me to get on the phone with me to say, hey, LaShanda, I need to start a blog. What kind of resources do I need to set up my blog? I need to build a membership website. Not only do I recommend resources for free and I get paid with free as an affiliate, but I get paid from the people who come and get clarity calls from me to talk to me about what they need, the tools they need. By the way, your toolbox, that's the last thing we're going to talk about today. We're going to get to toolbox, right? But when you share more resources and tools with people, they come back to you. And on so many levels, you can get paid when you just take the time to give people resources. So like I said, today is Thrive on Thursday. You want to create an amazing sales page. Make sure that you look into Thrive Cart. It's going to be a little bit extra, but right now they're beta, so you can get a lifetime sign up, lifetime access to sign up. And clients right now are signing up through me, and they're loving it, to the point where one of my clients, she said to me, I was doing a webinar this past weekend, and she said, LaShanda, I need to sit down so you can walk me through ThriveCart. And I said, you know what? I need to do like a course, a webinar on how to set up ThriveCart for those of you who have signed up through me, right? Again, listening to what my customers want. So this past weekend, I was like, it's coming. I think it was Saturday when we were doing the bestseller boot camp. I said, I'm working out something so I can teach how to set up sales pages and how to specifically use the ThriveCart platform. But one of the things that's great about it is, one of my pet peeves right now is everybody is subscription this, subscription that. Everybody want to be in your pocket every single month. Because ThriveCart is a relatively new resource, but not new, because I'm going to be honest with you, I've been using them for close to 2 years now, but they have the beta version that requires you to just register at a one time and you get it for life. So honestly, in comparison to some of the other platforms out there that you got to pay monthly to create these kind of optimized sales page funnels, I'm telling you, within 3 to 4 months, it pays for itself. You may look at the initial one-time price and go, ooh, But honestly, I'm going to be honest with you because I invested in it and I don't have to pay for it because I paid for it once and I have access to it forever. So it honestly, as long as you work it and you use it, it pays for itself. Okay, just being honest. I will do some sort of training around it eventually for those of you who sign up through me, and just check in with me and let me know if you signed up and you have any specific questions that you need me to answer right now. Or you go to the webpage and you go, man, I think this is a good fit for me, but I'm kind of confused. Feel free to email me, number one. So number one, email me if you've got questions about ThriveCart. If you want to take a look, you can go to sistersense.com/ThriveCart. THRIVECART. That's number one. And number two, we're having conversations about things that your customers needs. What do you guys need from me? Like, where in your business do you feel like you need some clarity, direction, support? You need to get off your butt and make some things happen. Email me, or as you're on the sistersense.com website, click the gray tab on the right, leave me a voice message. Where do you need help right now? Okay, I always tell y'all, closed mouths don't get fed. So get your ASK, get your ask in gear, get clear about what you need, check in with me, and I'll do my best to point you in the right direction. So when it comes to some of these power questions that you need to ask yourself to get better at building your best customer base, what do they want? What's one thing you can offer right now? What are some things you can recommend, right? That was question number 3. 2 more for you before we finish up on the best and talk about your base. I'm sorry, your box, okay? Next question is here. How can you attract repeat business? Your business cannot be sustained simply on new customers. Just like you go to your favorite stores, your favorite shopping malls, you got to pay your light bill, your phone bill. There's certain things that you got to do on a consistent basis, and you're bringing repeat business back to those businesses. As a consumer, as an entrepreneur, you need repeat business into your business. Hello? So when I ask you the question of how are you going to generate repeat business, there are 2 things that I want you to think about. Number 1, who's buying the most from you? Do you know? One of the things I love about the different e-commerce platforms that I use, whether it be Stripe or PayPal or ThriveCart or anything else, or Sales, I can go in there and I can see who's purchasing from me. You need to look at your stats. Who is purchasing from you? Number 1. And what are they purchasing from you? Remember I said I have 8 questions. 8, do you need ... fill in the blank questions. 3 of them I shared with you guys today. Do you need, number 1, do you need help? Number 2, do you need an update? Number 3, do you need this new thing, right? You want to generate repeat business, identify your top customers. Again, the 80-20 rule. 80% of your business is in actuality coming from 20% of your customer base. Then reach out to those people and ask them those questions. Do you need help with ... Do you need this new thing ... Do you need an update ... right? Who is buying from you and what are they buying? Your top customers, you need to be aware of them. I'll make y'all laugh because I'm always talking about Cheers, right? Where everybody knows your name, right? And they're always glad you came, right? You want to go where people know, right? You know the song. Everybody knows your name. I'm going to go watch Cheers tonight. You want to know your customers. You want to have people like Norm. They come back into your business. They sit on your couch and they buy all your stuff. You got to know your customers. Now, side note, make sure that if you missed it, you go and watched the session I did today because it's Thrive on Thursday. And I had a Thrive on Thursday challenge. I shared with you guys about 4 or 5 things you can do to thrive in your business. Go from survive to thrive. One of the things I said is you got to be thoughtful more thoughtful. So when you know your top customers, it's just not about selling to your top customers. It's about creating lasting experiences with them. And for quite a few of my customers yesterday, I said, I appreciate you. I value you here. You get that for free. You get that for free. You get that for, I was in my Oprah feelings yesterday. You get a car, you get a car, you get a car. I was like, you get some free clarity calls. You get that free course. You get an extra 30 days with me. You right? You know, just being in a space where I can say, look, I value you. I appreciate you. I support you for choosing Sister Sense and sticking out with me. And I want to make sure that you got everything that you need. So here, right? So when I talk about being in a space that you want to grow your customer base, a part of that is just not attracting new people, but keeping what you got, because it's the snowball effect. If you losing people as fast as you gaining people, your snowball ain't gonna get real big. All right, right? So you got to be attentive to your people so that your customer base can grow. So I said to you guys, there are 4 types of customers that I work with. Again, I'll break that all the way down inside of the Jumpstart Your Business bundle. If you didn't get it, make sure you go get it at sizzlesense.com/30. Okay? If y'all are trying to jumpstart your business right now, make sure you drop into the comments box for me, JYB, because I need to see who is working on jumpstarting their business. Okay? JYB, JYB, JYB. It's Thrive on Thursday. So if you're looking to go from survive to thrive, I need you to drop into the comment box for me. THRIVE. Thrive. I need to know who wants to thrive, right? You don't just want to survive. You want to be in a space where you thrive. Drop into the comment box for me. THRIVE. Last but not least, if you want to grow, GRO, get rich online, have a rich lifestyle, number 1. Number 2, generate revenue online. So you're consistently creating a sustainable business so you can finally transition from that 9 to 5 to doing what you want to do full time. Drop GRO into the comment box so I can know who wants to grow their business, their vision, their passion, their customer base, their inventory. So you're building not one best, but multiple best offers. Who wants to grow? GRO, drop GRO into the comment box. So I said to you, there are 5 questions you need to ask yourself when it comes to your customer base. That last question I gave you, number 4, was how are you going to generate repeat business? Before you can figure out how you're going to generate it, you got to know who needs to come back. Who needs to come back? One of my favorite when it comes to sales, I call them comeback coupons. How many of you guys are consistently sharing coupons with your audience, right? So literally, I have an easy coupon. When you go to sizzlesense.com/30, I have dropped the price of the Jumpstart Your Business bundle so you can get it for $30 for today, okay? Now, here's the deal about that. I call it an easy coupon because you don't have to put in a coupon code. Sometimes folks mess stuff up. It ain't working. I do that all the time. Little Caesars, they get me coming back because they always give me a free liter with my pizza. But I'd be like, it ain't working. But you best believe I want my free liter. So I'll be sitting in there trying to figure it out. Easy coupons are great because certain platforms allow you to put the coupon code in the link. So you don't have to worry about them making a mistake. It's already there. All you need to know is you got to go to sizzlesense.com/30 and you get your coupon. It's automatic. So I told you I got a bunch of pets in my house. You know, I have a lot of pets, the dog, the cat, the alligator, all that stuff. Yes, I have a small, it's called a Savannah monitor. It's like a small alligator. We've got the snakes, we've got the fishes, whole lot of stuff, right? So my pet store, Pet Supply Plus, they consistently send us coupons, right? And I get 15%, 20%, 18%. I was just in there buying dog food. We bought fish. We bought turtle food. We bought a whole bunch of stuff. Can you send your customers a comeback coupon? That's one way you can generate repeat business today. So I want y'all to think about that. Now, I have a ton of deals that you guys can tap into. Like literally, I spent 3.5 hours doing the Setup for Sales Success training last weekend. Do you have to sit down and watch all 3.5 hours? Absolutely not. What you can actually do is you can watch it on your time at your pace because the replays are online. And like I mentioned before, if you say, LaShanda, I want to get that bundle of 10 calls, 10 30-minute calls from you for $30 per call. So it's going to be $300 for 10 calls, right? I will gift you Setup for Success and the VIP Summer Circle access. I'll gift you all of that when you sign up for the 10 sessions for $300. But I talk about that because one of the things I do is I talk about all of these awesome deals in the Setup for Success training. I talk about all of these awesome, awesome deals. The comeback coupon is a great deal. Hey, Motivate Her. Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, welcome, welcome. I want to pronounce it, but I know I'm going to screw it up. So I see miniseries or ministries, but hello. So what kind of comeback coupon, right? So, okay, let me just say this for those of you who are just jumping on here. I'm asking you, what are 5 questions you can ask yourself when it comes to working on building your best customer base, right? Oh, okay, E. Michelle. Okay, good to see you on this side. When it comes to building your best customer base, right? The fourth question, I'll recap all 5 in just a minute, but the fourth question was, how can you generate repeat business? Number 1, you have to identify those customers who previously purchased from you, right? Number 2, you got to give them a reason to come back. So a comeback coupon is a great example of that, right? And I also talked about easy coupons too. So comeback coupons is, as a matter of fact, one of my clients is using Thinkific. Anybody work on courses? If you work on courses or you're interested in courses, just out of curiosity, let me know where you are with that. One of my clients, we were having a clarity call this past Wednesday, and we were talking about Thinkific. She's using it right now, the free version. And she was like, one of the challenges with the free version is they don't offer the ability to put in payment plans with the free version, and they don't offer you the ability to give people promo discount codes. So there's some good things. Obviously, one of the best things is that it's free, but it has its limitations. So one of the great things about being in a space where you have a platform like ThriveCart is because you get the comeback coupon ability. You get the ability to create discount codes and strategically offer your customers deals. So think about it. The stores that you absolutely love, more than often, practically every day, if not every week, they're sending you coupons. Think about the supermarket. The lifeblood of the supermarket is coupons, to the point where they are coupon queens, right? Every week there's a new flyer, if not every other day, which means if that's what they're doing to make sure that people are coming back in the door, why aren't you doing that more? Why aren't you giving people a comeback coupon? Now, if this is a light bulb for somebody, I want you to think about what possible comeback coupon you can create tonight, today, to share tomorrow. By the way, once you do, feel free to come back here and say, LaShanda, oh my God, I'm going to do this, right? What kind of comeback coupon? That's one way you can work on repeat business. But like I said, I literally spent 3.5 hours sharing just about every possible sales strategy I could share inside of the Setup for Success for those of you who want to get more customers, attract more clients, and close more deals. So if you missed it, you can still go watch the replays, right? Set Up for Sales Success over at sizzlesense.com/SUFS, which stands for Set Up for Sales. If you missed it, go get it. Number 1, but of course, like I said, number 2, I will gift it to you. If you decide today to get the Sister Sense Circle VIP list, if you want to get that access today, 8/18/19, right? You check in with me before 11:59 EST, I will give you 2 things. Number 1, a 30-minute clarity call with me, absolutely free. And number 2, the Setup for Success 3.5-hour webinar intensive. You'll get instant access to watch those replays, absolutely free, if you say yes to the VIP list experience. Because I want to make sure that everything that I'm working on over the course of the next 90 days, you have access to as part of the Summer Circle. This is me providing you with my best resources, tools, and accountability support so that you can go from not just surviving, but go into the world of thriving with respect to the things that you want to do, right? So I said today is Thrive on Thursday, and the Sister Sense Summer Circle, you can learn more about it over at sistersense.com/thrive. Okay, so repeat business. That was question number 4. The last question when it comes to thinking about your customer base and how you can work on growing your customer base is, how can you reach more people? How can you reach more people? What is one thing? What are 2 things? Or 3 things that you can do? Do you have at least 7 ways to reach more people? One of the things that I talked about as part of the Setup for Sales Success webinar that last weekend was how to do that. identifying some things that either work really well for you or some things that honestly work really well for me, so I can give you more examples of things that you can do to reach more people, right? So let's talk about that. When it comes to you reaching more people, for me, the foundation is always you. Always you. WWW, work what works. So sit down and think about some things that you know that you do that allows you to reach more people. It works for you. What are those things? You find those things, you double down, you triple X, you quadruple, you 10X, you do that stuff more. Logic. WWW, work what works. When it comes to reaching people, what do you know that works for you? Number one. Number two, of course, you don't know what you don't know, so you need some more strategies, right? So you got to be able to think about what you know you can do, but then, of course, tap into recommendations for other people like myself who may say to you, these are some other things that you can do to reach more people, okay? So think about that. How are you going to reach more people to build your customer base? So great examples of things that I've done recently to reach more people. I was a part of a virtual summit. I was a speaker as part of a virtual summit last week. Number two, I'm going to be honest with you. One of the ways I reach more people, in all honesty, is providing the best to my people, in all honesty. Because some of y'all, your business isn't growing because you got to work on your HR and your customer support, work on those services. I'm going to be honest, as a web designer, I think my last 2 to 3 clients came in through other people who said, oh my God, LaShanda is amazing. You need to go work with her. And funny enough, one of my clients, Sheena Davis, she's the creator of Publish Your Gifts company. I've worked with Ty for quite a while now. I remember when we met for the first time, I was speaking at an engagement, talking about speaking. I don't speak full-time. Speaking is not my full-time thing, but it's a great way to reach more people when people invite me to come out to their events and speak, right? And she came up to me and she's like, you don't know me, but I've been following you for a while. I absolutely love you, and I'm so excited to get to meet you. I was at an event, I got an award, and I spoke. It was great, hosted by the amazing Letitia Nicole of Speak Life Industries, right? Speak life into your business. We met there in Raleigh, and we've been rocking and rolling ever since. You want to reach more people, think about how much of your time is spent privately online and how much of your time is spent going out speaking and networking and reaching people through the act of connecting with people, right? You can quietly sit and, look and lurk, but so long. You got to work your way out of your comfort zone and reach more people. I was on a call with a Clarity client. I was on a Clarity call with a client on Wednesday, and we did her top to-do list, right? On that to-do list, I gave her some work to do with respect to reaching more people. And she said, you're taking me out of my comfort zone, right? And I said, well, you got to get out your comfort zone, right? If you want to build some more business, build up that customer base and get these products sold, right? So some of you got to think about that. You are in a place where you want to reach more people, right? But you are resistant to it because there's some things that you should be doing, but they're not comfortable for you. Your next level begins where your comfort level ends. Sometimes you know what you need to do to grow, but you won't do what you know, right? One of my favorite quotes, you're confused not because you don't know what to do, but you won't do what you know you should do. Some of y'all know what you need to do to reach new people, but you keep going in circles around it. Maybe I'll do that. No, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. You keep avoiding it because you're thinking there's another way. And I'm here to tell you that when it comes to reaching more people, the tried and true things that work, they just work. So stop avoiding them and work what works. WWW. How you going to reach more people? Like I said, I share a lot of strategies of how you can reach more people inside of the Setup for Sales Success webinar training we did last weekend. But of course, the base of that starts with you identifying those things that you know that work for you, number one. Number two, those things that you know you should be doing, but you're possibly resistant to. And of course, you don't know what you don't know. So for those other things that you should be doing that you don't know, whether you work with me or some other qualified professional, make sure that you're working with people that can help you work on building your exposure, right? So speaking works for me. You know, when people say, LaShanda, can you do a virtual or a live? Works for me, you know, but what are some other things that you can do? I talk about different things you can do, again, inside of the Setup for Sales Success training. So let's go over the 5 questions that I just gave you guys when it comes to building your base. What can you offer your customers? One thing you can offer them right now that you can consistently promote right now, number 1. Number 2, what do they want from you? You got to get better at listening to them. The more in tune you are with your customers' needs, the more you can build your customer base. Number 3, what can you recommend? Not just your products and services, but other people, OPP, other people's products. Because you can recommend other stuff and get affiliate money, honey, or you can recommend other stuff so you can show what you know, build your credibility, and have people pay you to tell them what they need, right? Number 3. Number 4, how are you going to generate repeat business? Who are your top customers? What are they buying? And when are you going to check in with them to get them to buy more? Number 1. But number 2, when it comes to your repeat customers, make sure that you're thoughtful. You're giving back to your customers. You're doing what we call customer appreciation. So they refer people to you. They love you, and they understand that you're just not in it for the money, honey. You do this because you want to see them be where you and they desire for them to be. So being thoughtful, appreciating your customers, offering them things that they didn't even expect that they would get from you, going the extra mile, putting on a smile on their face, surprising them, making them feel good, making them feel okay when they're not okay. How are you going to generate repeat business? Last thing I said to you here is, how are you going to reach new people? At the end of the day, you got to reach your people. Reach back to your existing customers and your previous customers, but you got to reach those new people too. So what are you going to do? That starts out with the foundation of what you know you do successfully to reach people, number 1. Number 2, what you know you need to do, but for whatever reason you're resistant to. So you got to get out of your comfort zone and understand that your next level requires you to get a little bit uncomfortable with those new strategies that are going to allow you to reach people. And then the last thing I said is, okay, I get that you don't know what you don't know, which means that when it comes to reaching more people, if you feel that you've hit a plateau, you're stuck because you're like, I'm here. What can I do to reach people? Then whether it be through me or other qualified professionals in the space of marketing and sales, and maybe you investing in getting a PR agent. You know, what can you do? Who can you invest in to work with you or to show you how to reach more people, right? 5 questions you need to ask yourself when it comes to building your customer base, okay? May I ask you for your Place It link? Yes. So Place It, like I mentioned before, is one of my favorite tools, which is great because now we're going from building your best and talking about your customer base to your box, which is your box of web tools. Just like your customer base, your web tools box, or just your business tools, to be honest with you, your tools that help you build your best business. Those things begin with your tools that you know that worked really, really well for you. One of them that I love when it comes to creating mock-up templates, even quick logos, to be honest with you, is the Place It resource. It's a great web tool, and you can find it through me over at sizzlesense.com/placeit, PLACEIT. Now, here's a rule of thumb, because, you know, I love when you guys, and I so appreciate you, E. Michelle, because she's like, look, I want to get the Place It web tool, but what's your affiliate link, right? Which, again, is for me, it's sizzlesense.com/placeit, right? Hold on one second. And here's the thing. One of the things that I talk about when it comes to you offering resources to your client base, when you do that consistently, what you'll find, the reality is that sometimes your clients, just out of appreciation for you, before they get something, hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. If you consistently share recommendations and tools with your client base, you'll find that sometimes before they get something new, they'll check in with you and say, look, do you have an affiliate link for this? Because I'm about to get it, and I want to make sure I get it from you. When you appreciate your customers, they will appreciate you too, number 1. But number 2, for those of you who oftentimes go, oh, does LaShanda have that? Usually when it comes to those offers, normally I will use the name of that offer and put sizzlesense.com. So it'll be like sizzlesense.com/placeit, right? For the Place It tool, which allows you to create mockups. Or for the Thrive Cart tool, it'll be SizzleSense.com/ThriveCart, right? Or my favorite email marketing tool is ConvertKit. So you go to SizzleSense.com/ConvertKit. So normally when it comes to resources that I use and recommend, if you put the name of the resource either at the end of SizzleSense.com, put / in the name, or like Sells is the tool that I use to set up my store. So when you go to SizzleSense, that store that I have, it sells SELZ.SizzleSense.com. So normally if you try to put at the front of SizzleSense or at the end, might take you where you need to go. If you try that and it goes, I don't know where the hell you're trying to go right now, then you can check in with me and I'll let you know if I have an affiliate link and the name is slightly different. That's just kind of the rule of thumb. If you go, ooh, I know that LaShanda's talked about that particular tool. Let me see if I can get that tool through her, okay? Normally, I'll put my name, SizzleSense.com, inside of the URL. But like I said, one of the great things, I gave you 5 questions you guys should be asking yourself when it comes to building your customer base. What's one thing you can offer? What do your customers really want? What are things you can recommend? How are you going to generate repeat business? How are you going to reach more people? 5 questions, right? When you think about that question about what you can recommend, when you're more proactive about recommending things to your customers, they will appreciate you and they will come to you and literally ask you if you have an affiliate link to some of these things before they go get it, right? So that's just something that I wanted to say. Make sense? Good. Yes, absolutely. It's all about relationships. And I mentioned this today when I talk about the fact that today is Thrive on Thursday. I have different special days, right? Today is Thrive on Thursday. And when I talk about you thriving, you have to understand that the internet is not just this technical, robotic, virtual thing. And there are some weird alien people on the other end of that. And you just want them to open up their pocketbooks and buy from you. They're not weird virtual people. They're real human beings that build and grow and need things just like you need things, right? We're all human beings having a human experience, as one of my clients, Lynette, would say. So consider that by being thoughtful, being honest, just logically doing things that logically is, as a person, you would want the people to do those things, right? Bible says, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You want people to buy your stuff. You want people to check in with you, check in with them. Right? Support them. Be thoughtful and appreciate them. And the law of attraction, that will come back to you. Some of this stuff is common sense, but I know sometimes common sense ain't common, right? So those of you just joining, feel free to tag somebody who needs to hear this or share this. Last thing that we're going to do tonight is talk about your box, your web tools box, right? So thank you for that question. It's a great transition into the web toolbox conversation. And you guys can let me know if this is helping you figure out how you can jumpstart your business. I'm giving you my 3-point plan. I'm trying to break it down as much as I can with you right now, but all you need inside of the Jumpstart Your Business solution is in the Jumpstart Your Business bundle, which again, you can get today for $30 over at SizzleSense.com/30. So if you want to know, for example, the 4 different types of customers that I work with to bring in 4 different revenue streams, if you want to really dig into the super fan, super power, super offers to help you build your first or your next best offers, the additional trainings and the breakdowns are inside of the bundle again at SizzleSense.com/30 for today. After that, when that 30 promotion goes away, you can always still go to SizzleSense.com/JYBB, which stands for Jumpstart Your Business Bundle, JYBB. Okay. So let's talk about your box. Your box, the base of your box is what you've got, right? What are those business tools that work really, really well for you? And I'm always looking for really good tools. So whatever you use right now could be a web tool, could be a physical thing. Maybe you've got a great camera or a computer, something that you absolutely love to use right now. The glow up is real, right? So I got my ring light on, okay? So here's what I'm gonna do, right? So that you guys can see. Hold on a second, something popped up on my screen. I'm going to turn off my ring light for a second because you can see the glow up is real with this ring light. It's super hot. Okay. Can you see the difference? Some of you guys are doing videos and you're like, man, my videos are not quite what I want it to be. And you need a ring light. I never knew what a ring light was. until I started watching some people doing videos and they were talking about some stuff. And I was like, a ring light? What's that? So now I have, and now it's super bright. I can dim it. I think I might dim it a little bit because it's getting hot up in her. You know, and I've got different ring lights. I have a really big one. So if you come out to events, and one of the things that I do when I do my events is I do recordings. So I can get my ladies and gents, but most of my events are ladies. I can get y'all accustomed to using video, because video marketing is really great if you want to work on jumpstarting your business. Some people scared, but a lot of people come out to my events and they shake off the fear, because once they jump in there, I create a supportive space for them to do video. So I always bring the big ring light, right? And then number two, I have the ring light that's small that I clamp onto my desk, which I'm using right now. It's really super light and convenient, great when I travel. So even when I travel, I can be nice and bright with the ring light. So just a side note, if you are curious about the ring light that I use, the laptop that I'm using right now, the phone that I use right now, you can actually go to sistersense.com/top tools. TOPTOOLS, sistersense.com/top tools, and you'll see some of my favorite gadgets, like the ring light. It's the white one, it's a small one you can clamp on your desk. That's one of the top tools that you'll see there, right? So your box, your toolbox, begins with those tools that work really, really well for you, and then it grows as you get to know about other great resources, whether it be through recommendations, whether it be through watching videos, research. Eventually, over time, you're going to build your best box to jumpstart your business. Okay. So let's see here. E. Michelle says, my videos are like that. My ring light works my nerve. Well, look, you know what? You got to, make sure that you got it to the way you want it. Right now, I'm a little bit glowy because, it's hot up in her. But the ring light keeps me nice and bright so you can clearly see me even at night. And I know that back in the day, whether it be taking pictures or doing videos, I would have to limit myself to doing my videos early when I could get natural light, because the later it got, the harder it was for me. So over the years, I've gotten different types of lights, but the ring light is definitely a great one. But guess what? When you don't know what you don't know what to search for. So until I knew that the thing that people were using to make them nice and bright was called a ring light, I was just like, damn, their videos look nice. How come they look so nice in their videos and I look so dark? Until I got the right terms, right? So one of the things that you have to identify for yourself is, what do you need, right? And you may not know what term to search for. So think about what kind of result you want, right? How do I get clearer videos, brighter videos, right? How do I show up without natural light? Do the searching of the result that you want, so that you can find the names of people, well, the people who will say, well, if you want this kind of result, these are some tools that you can use to get that, right? Right. So let's continue that conversation, right? Your best box begins with the tools that you know that work for you. So feel free to drop into the comment box for me and let me know some of those tools that you use that work really well for you, because I'm always looking for some new good. Right? Like today I said, when it comes to my sales pages, I love the ThriveCart platform, and my ladies have been signing up through me. If you want to learn more about it and you want to set up some really optimized sales pages, make sure you go over to sistersense.com/ThriveCart, THRIVECART. So you can take a look, and of course, check in with me if you have any questions and you need some clarity about what exactly the ThriveCart platform can do for you, and if it's a good fit for you, right? You can send me a voice message or you can email me over at sistersense@gmail.com. So those are a few tools, right? Whether it be ThriveCart or Place It or my ring light, that work really well for me. When it comes to building your best box, it starts off with your foundation. If there are some things that you need but you don't know what to research the results. Go on Uncle Google, search, I'm looking for this kind of result, and that's going to help you. One of the words that we've been using today in this conversation as far as jumpstarting your business is NEED. You got to think about what your customers need. You got to ask them what they need, and you have to reflect on what you need. As a matter of fact, I said to you, think about the results that you want. the areas that you're struggling in right now. And if you need some support, direction, clarity, check in with me, email me, send me a voice message, right? sistasense@gmail.com. Let me know what you think you want to do, what kind of results you're looking for, where you're struggling. Tell me, LaShanda, I need help in ... What do you need? You want to succeed, you want to grow, you want to jumpstart your business, you got to get your ASK. Got to get your ask in gear if you want to get clear, right? So yes, we're talking about what your customers and potential customers need, but you also have to identify what you need too in your box. One of my favorite examples when I talk about your toolbox is saying to you guys, if I said to you, I need you to take this nail, put it in the wall, and I give you a shoe and a hammer, which one are you going to use? More than likely, you're going to take the hammer because that's the best tool. Some of you are struggling to build your business. You're putting the nail in the coffin of your business because you're not using the right tools, or you're using outdated tools. And it's time for you to upgrade, right? Who sings that song, Let Me Upgrade You? Y'all know who that is, right? It's time to upgrade you. Work on either getting better tools or the right tools. What are you missing to jumpstart your business, right? So let's do this. Oop, running out of battery. Hold on, y'all. Let's do this. Let's continue the conversation around clarity when it comes to your best. Okay, thank you for the hearts and the love. Feel free to share this out because, of course, sharing is caring. And make sure you turn on those alerts and notifications so that you can see when you can jump on here with me when I go live. Okay, so other things to consider. Okay, so what tools make up the base of your box? What kind of results do you need to help you do some research on getting some tools that you might be missing? What kind of tools that I recommend? You can go to sistasense.com/top tools and see a few of my personal recommendations as far as tools are concerned. But again, you can also email and reach out to me and ask me, let me know what you need, and perhaps I know about something that can help you, right? Next thing you got to think about is what tools, what are you missing, okay? So number one, what do you know you're missing? If you know you're missing certain things, but you don't know what you need, what are the results? Start with the results, tongue-tied, and reverse engineer the process. Work your way backwards from researching the results to hopefully finding the actual recommended tools that people offer based on their experiences trying to get those same results, okay? Now, what tools can you use to optimize? So let's talk about different areas of your business, your professional business that you can optimize. And as I give you these different areas, think about what kind of tools you're missing, you know you need, or you need to do some research around. So, and as I go through these, you guys can drop into the comment box and let me know, oh yeah, I need some of those kind of tools, okay? First one being productivity tools. Who struggles with productivity? Who struggles with getting things done? Productivity tools. Organization, you feel like you all over the place. You feel like you want to log in, but it takes you 15 hours to log into one website because you can never remember your passwords. You're disorganized. You know you wrote the thing that you needed for the new product, but you can't remember what you did. Did you put it on Google Docs? Did you put it on your computer? Did you put it on your hard drive? You need help with productivity and organization. Do you need those kind of tools, right? Do you need content creation tools that are going to help you? Maybe templates, maybe writing prompts that are going to give you ideas of what you can potentially write. Content delivery tools. You tired every time somebody buys something from you, you got to manually send it to them. Content delivery tools that will automatically deliver the content, and not just digital content, physical stuff, right? So for example, you got physical stuff. You always got to pack the boxes. You always got to ship it out, right? I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do physical products. It's a lot of work, until I discovered print on demand, right? Until I discovered drop shipping, right? Some of you guys know what those things are. Some of you guys don't. Sometimes you need to know the terms that will optimize your experience and make it easier for you, right? The terms and the tools that will help you build your best business. Do you need product delivery tools, content or productivity tools, content delivery tools, content creation tools, right? Sales optimization tools that make your sales pages better. Back in the day when I was selling, all I had was PayPal buttons on my page. As I got more experience as a marketer, I understood the value of having pages where people don't just see a PayPal button, but they can actually see the product. They can see how they can contact me to ask questions, or if they need customer support. They can see a video of what the product looked like, or a 3D graphic. They can see customer testimonials or reviews of what other people said about the product. They can see that it's a secure website. It's not just HTTP, but it says HTTPS, so they know it's a secure website. So if they put in their credit card information, it's safe. They can see all of these things through an optimized sales page or a shopping platform. So over time online, I went through just having PayPal to having Stripe and having ThriveCard and having all of these other tools that make the customer experience better, which helped me make more money by getting more customers. You go to your website or you see that folks ain't buying, but all you got is a PayPal button, and you want them to give you $1,000 for what? You got $1,000 program with a PayPal button. Come on now. You need to create more sophisticated, optimized sales experiences. Use better tools so that your customers feel comfortable, so that your customers are clear about what you're offering. They can see it. They can watch it. They can hear you. I use audio, video, and graphics too to optimize my pages. What are you doing to make it crystal clear and comfortable for your customers? Do you need optimized sales tools, right? And I recommended ThriveCart to you as one of the tools, but I mean, it's not the only one, right? So what do you guys need? And again, as I'm going through these, I want you to think about it and say, yeah, I need something around those lines. Do you need organization tools? Tools that you can use to help you with your organization. Do you need marketing tools, specifically social media marketing tools? One of my favorites is Planoly, Planoly. I was loving Instagram. Well, first of all, let me not lie. I was hating Instagram for a while, right? Then everybody was like, oh, Instagram is the business. So I was like, okay, fine, right? But a lot of stuff that you want to do on Instagram, like videos and things of that nature, you got to do it through your phone, right? Because Instagram is very phone centered. And I was like, but I want to add these cool videos and I want to add these cool graphics, and I don't like typing on my phone. I want to do this stuff on my computer. Then I was introduced to a really great app called Planoly. And so, by the way, you can learn about Planoly through me at sistersense.com/PLANOLY, right? So remember, I said most of my affiliate links, sistersense.com/ that's the beginning, right? sistersense.com/PLANOLY, Planoly. And so using that app, I can go on my computer, upload videos, write my text for my Instagram captions, upload my photos, right? Because, you know, I thought I was limited on Instagram by only uploading videos that I recorded from my phone. I thought I was limited by only updating photos that I created from my phone. I didn't realize that I could integrate stuff from my computer using a web tool like Planoly. It changed the game for me. Do you need social media tools? Do you need better marketing tools, right? What kind of tools do you need? Again, your best box begins with your base of the tools that you can identify, work really well for you. But then you got to grow your box by getting the other tools that are going to help you optimize based on your research or recommendations that you get from qualified professionals who are currently doing the things and utilizing the tools that you need to succeed and take things to the next level. So when it comes to you growing and building and jumpstarting your business, as I said, you got to think about your best offers, your base, your customer base, and your box, BOX, your toolbox of business tools that are going to help you move forward. And when it comes to you thinking about your box, I said to you, identify some of these things that you may need to improve your toolbox. What business tools, marketing tools, sales tools, productivity tools, organization tools do you know you need? What kind of results are you not getting? Do you need help with automation? Do you need help with your sales pages? Do you need help with email? Do you need help with blogging? Do you need social tools? Do you need tools to help you get better photos? Do you need a better computer? Again, not all tools are physical tools. Do you need, not all tools are virtual tools, right? Do you need a better computer, a better camera? Do you need a tool that's going to help you easily ship out your physical products to people? Drop shipping. Do you need a tool that's going to help you take your great images and put them on t-shirts, or put your great images on mugs and help you create brand products? Do you need brand product tools? What kind of tools do you need? Do you need tools that are going to help you better publish your business, your books? Do you need tools that are going to help you self-publish your books, print your books, market your books? What kind of tools do you need? If you want to grow, what you got to do is you start to know how to grow once you start to get better at getting the best tools to build your business. Okay? So I'm going to share one more tool with you guys, right? And then that's it for tonight. Okay? Now, one of the things I said to you is grow, GRO, right? That's a signature assistance acronym. You want to grow, you want to get rich online, live a rich lifestyle, have the freedom and flexibility to do what you want to do on your terms. Number one. Number two, you want to grow, GRO, generate more revenue online, right? In order for you to grow, you have to grow. In order for you to get rich online, you got to generate revenue online, right? I've been talking about some things you need to do at this time of year to work on your growth goals. 3 growth goals: building your social following, building your sales, and building your email subscriber list. So when it comes to growth goals, one of my favorite email marketing tools is ConvertKit. And I mentioned if you'd like to get a 14-day trial of ConvertKit and maybe see if it's a good fit for you, you can go over to sistersense.com/ConvertKit. Now, there are lots of great features that ConvertKit has. There are lots of cool things about it. But here's one thing that I'm going to talk to you about when it comes to building your email subscriber base and why a platform like ConvertKit is pretty cool when it comes to converting. So how can you convert more with ConvertKit? Now, there are different types of people that you should be adding to your email list. Some of you guys are only focused on one, right? The one type that most people know is the potential customer, the lead, right? So most of you are trying to get leads on your list. So you create a lead magnet, a freebie offer, something you can give away and say, okay, hey, I will give you this thing absolutely free today. All you got to do is come here and sign up, right? That's one kind of person, but it's not the only kind of person. Understand this. You want to triple X your success? You want to grow your email list 3 times? There are more than other people. There are more than leads, other kinds of people you should be adding to your list. So I'm going to give you 3 types today. Okay? There are other types, but we just going to focus on 3 today. Okay? Now, first, the lead. We talked about that. You creating some sort of freebie incentive offer that people opt into and they get something awesome from you. That's number 1. But guess what? You don't just want to have a list of browsers. Y'all want a list of buyers. Now, I'm going to ask you, especially those of you who are new and you're trying to grow, are you capturing your customers? When I say capture, I mean, are you capturing their email address? I'm going to be honest, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you are not. There are a lot of people that come to me and say, I'm struggling with business. I'm not getting enough money in. I don't have a lot of customers. And the first question I will ask, do you have an email list when people buy from you, are they on the list? And a lot of people say, no, I don't really do that. I got a few of people, but not a lot of them. You need to be capturing at least 80% of the people who buy your stuff so you can get them to come back. Think about it. Think about all the crazy incentives that companies do when you go to the store to get you to give them your email address. They give you rewards. They give you those little free perk cards. Sign up to our rewards perk card. Give us your email address. We'll give you a free coupon. Give us your email address, right? You can enter into a contest today to get $500 shopping spree. Just give us your email. Why? Because they need to capture the customers. They need to go, hey, if this person bought today, they more than likely will come back and buy again. But how am I going to get them to come back? Just hope and pray that they come back? I got to capture their email. What are you doing to capture your email, the emails of your customers? Some of you guys are not doing a lot. Maybe you don't sell that great online, but maybe you go out to events and you sell at events, but you don't capture the emails. Maybe you're an author and you sell on a marketplace like Amazon. But keep in mind, you only can communicate with these people through Amazon. You don't capture their emails. You don't have a way to get those people off of that marketplace and onto your email list. You're struggling because you don't capture your customer emails. That's another type of person. The lead, great. Better is the buyer. Capture customer emails, because the easiest person to sell to is the person who has previously purchased something from you. One of the things I love about ConvertKit is when people buy my products, ConvertKit is integrated into ThriveCart. It's integrated into the platform that I use to build my membership website. It's integrated into the platform that I use for my shopping cart, my sales page. So as people are purchasing from me, my email list is growing, not just from people who want free, the freebie seekers, the leads getting that incentive freebie, but people who buy. You want to get those people on your list so you can consistently sell them deals. You can consistently send them updates of, do you need to upgrade? You can consistently sell on a regular basis to repeat customers, to customers you retain because you introduce them to SBC, subscription-based solutions, because some of y'all don't even have those. That's a whole other conversation for a whole other day. But if you want a consistent business, one of the things that you got to do is you got to have better tools. I don't know what you're using for your email marketing, but I love ConvertKit because, again, there are different types of customers that you need to be connecting to. I'm going to share 3 of them with you today, but there's more than that. Again, the lead is just the beginning. You need to be able to easily integrate when people check out of your shopping cart, automatically add them onto your email list, sly and slick like, so you can consistently communicate with them. Of course, you always, because you want to follow regulations, right? You want to make sure that if they want to, they can unsubscribe if they want to. But it's very standard and common to transfer people onto your list once they've purchased something from you. ConvertKit has a great integration for that. And it integrates really well with a lot of the other tools that I use, like ThriveCart. You want to make sure that your tools are able to speak together so that, like Transformers or Power Rangers, when they combined, they create this amazing force that cannot be stopped, right? Unstoppable. Awesome. So the lead number 1, the buyers number 2. Here's another water. Whew. So long as I have my water and my Wi-Fi, I'm good, y'all. So here's the last type of customer, or rather the last type of email subscriber that you guys should be thinking about, okay? And that is affiliates, potential partners, people who would either absolutely free or as an affiliate of you promote your stuff. You need more of those people on your list. So when you come out with something new, you're not the only one going, hey. Other people who go, hey, you need to check so-and-so's stuff out. It's awesome. One of the things I love about ThriveCart, not only can you create a one-page sales funnel, not only can you easily create discounts, not only can you integrate with ConvertKit, but another great thing about ThriveCart is that, again, because it's a one-time fee and it's not subscription-based in your pocket every single month, you can easily create an affiliate program. My affiliate program, which you can learn more about, by the way, over at sizzlesense.com/MAPP, which stands for My Affiliate Partner Program. It's built on the ThriveCart platform. And I've used other platforms over the years, and I got to tell you that this one right here trumps them all. It's got all the features that I need. I'm not going to go into it today because then the session would never end. But it's awesome, right? So when people sign up to my affiliate program, they automatically are added to my email list. So when I have a new virtual event or a conference, like every year I do my Back to Business virtual conference, and one of my clients yesterday, she said, LaShanda, I'm registered for Back to Business. Can I be an affiliate? Can I promote it to my people? And I said, absolutely. Just go here, sign up to the Back to Business affiliate program. We're going to do some collaborations and live streams a little bit later onto the year when it's time to promote Back to Business. It's super, super easy, right? And so now think about it. As opposed to having just people who come onto your list because they're leads, you're getting clients and customers who buy from you automatically on your list. Then you're getting people who want to promote your products either for free or to get a piece of the pie as a commission, as an affiliate promoter, as a JV partner, on your list, right? Even my speakers, when I do my Back to Business virtual conference, I say to my speakers, look, when you send people to Back to Business, you get a commission and they sign up to the affiliate program and they send people over, and that's more revenue, that's more people, that's more customers, that's more closing. That's because I'm using the right tools, right? So ConvertKit is awesome, like I said to you, but make sure, even if you're just kind of thinking about, I need to grow my email list, make sure that you understand that your email list isn't just leads, it's customers, it's affiliate partners, and there are other type of customers, but and other type of email subscribers that you can consider. But honestly, again, I can't stay on here all day. But I did want to share some of them so I can change your perspective, because some of you guys, when you think about emails, you only think about leads. And yeah, you want to build relationship with leads, but if you're not doing sales funnels, by the way, you should have at least simple sales funnels. You have to build relationships with leads. So in addition to getting people on your list, that hopefully you're building sales funnels so that over time you can, get them excited about your resources and working with you. Also, you need previous customers too, because those previous customers, if they value you, they're going to want to buy something again from you. And then you need those affiliate associates so that they're looking out for your great deals. And then when they see a really good deal that you offer, they're going to want to promote that deal with you so they can bring in a piece of the revenue, right? Those are 3 types of people that can help you grow your customer base that you absolutely should have. Grow your email list too, right? And again, I love the ConvertKit platform because it's time for me to go to sleep, because it integrates with a lot of the platforms that I use to make it easy for me to, again, add affiliates onto my list, add customers onto my list, and of course, leads too. So, sistersense.com/convert, CONVERTKIT, if you'd like to just try it out and see if ConvertKit would be a good fit for you. And of course, if you have any questions about ThriveCart, ConvertKit, Placeit, or any of the other resources that I've shared today, feel free to check in with me. Email sistersense@gmail.com, or as you're on the sistersense.com website, you can always click the gray tab on the right to send me a voice message. All right, y'all, that is it for today. This is my 3-point plan. Hopefully, in some way, I have helped provide you with some clarity and direction when it comes to jumpstarting your business online. Again, you got to focus on your best offers, your customer base, and building your best box too. I have the Jumpstart Your Business bundle available for you over at AYBB, and today it is 30 over at sistersense.com/30. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, check in, and I will be right back here with a little bit of fire for you real soon. But of course, until next time, take care. Mwah.